Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's ready? Am I loud? Am I clear? We're about to break down the breaking gold and silver news that happened overnight, and boy, was it crazy. Gonna help you read the tea leaves. We're gonna watch the market open together. Am I loud? Am I clear? Who's ready? Let's go!
In the borders, I'm a golden and silver stacker on the run. Circle the globe till the treasure's done. You should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Yeah, free silver, free gold for the whole foundation. Golden and silver stacker never alone. Never. Turning into stone, you should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Free silver.
I just posted a post on X about this stream. If you could go like it, retweet it, I would appreciate it. Smash that like button. We're 20 likes from 100. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 7 minutes and 50 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. Going to help y'all read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the market open. We're going to have an all-in-out good time. Who's ready?
Old ship bell in a coastal town. Rusty safe getting dragged out now. Ancient coins in a dusty tray. Shine
Yes.
must watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze. Customs line keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets sewn inside my coat. Every bar another little vote.
Who is unshaken? Who smashed that like this morning? Let me know. We're going to be live here in just 7 minutes and 5 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news, watching the market open together. Having a good time about gold and silver. I'm going to be talking about other factors in the economy that's going to affect your stack today. But guess what? As long as you hold a physical stack, it's still the same, baby. Stack it up. We're just 6 minutes and 45 seconds away. Here's a question. Who bumps this music off stream? You can find my music on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. You just search International Stacker. Who's bumping it off stream? Who's ready?
Voices rise like a tidal wall.
Let's go, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 5 minutes and 15 seconds here. Who's ready?
Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International Stacker, here to say,
Here we go.
coming your way. Silver shines.
We're going to be covering the breaking news Watching the markets open live together in just 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Please smash that like button. We're only 76 away from 200. We're going to be started here in just a second. Well, 4 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact. We got Fort Bragg in the house, mobilizing.
Let's explore, stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill. Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver
Guys, we have so much news to cover this morning. Oh my goodness. So much is happening in the world, and we're going to be doing that in just 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Keep smashing that like button.
Silver shines.
Silver shines.
Glow.
Yes.
Stack it high. Watch it grow.
Let's go.
Giveaways for all. Feel the thrill. International stacker that mill. So hit that sub. Join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill. So hit that sub. Join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong.
Let's go.
Gold, where you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 2 minutes and 40 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the market open together. We're going to be doing a bunch of fun stuff.
Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space.
Let's go. It's time for a crab dance. Drop a crab right now in chat if you're ready.
Join the party night and day.
Here we go. Get your claws up.
And silver is the key.
Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it.
Gold and silver, who wants it all?
Who wants it all?
Ready for the mega gold.
Who's ready for the mega giveaway? If you're ready, put mega in chat right now.
Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't be late. Yeah, join the party night and day.
Let's go.
And silver is the key.
Yes.
Nation, dance with me. Tidal rhythms in the sand. Shiny spoils.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
Where the
Last chance to fill up your coffees here.
treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up in the sky.
Get 'em up.
International stacker, he's our guy.
Get 'em up.
Gold and silver is the key.
30-second warning. 30-second warning. Who's ready? Let's go. Let's get it. Do you guys want the old school intro or little kid intro? Let me know right now. Old school or little kid intro? We're 20 seconds out here.
Dance with me.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International stacker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the name is International Stacker, and the mega giveaway is coming. I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 67,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Only 84 more subscribers to 67,100. That will trigger the next big show. 2,000 videos around the world. And guys, later this morning, a brand new video is going to be dropping. It's of me finding a coin shop in Prague and going to it. And on the way there, the air raid siren goes off. Was it aliens? Was it the Russians? Find out live. So make sure you guys watch for that. Subscribe, turn on those notifications. And boy, oh boy, has it been a journey over the evening. So remember, yesterday we got to a high of $90.03. Then we had a little smacky McSmackerson, worked our way back up overnight. Over the night, and we got all the way back up to 89.74. Overnight, we got attacked again. The big old smackdown. Look at that. Bang! We got back up to 89.46 again, right there, close to 90. And then the smackdown continued. And ladies and gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong, but these definitely look like shark fins. So we got attacked overnight, but guess what? We're still trading above $85. We're trading sideways on a red candle right now at $86.22. So we'll see if we could stay above that 86 level, or we'll see if the bankers are going to smack us down. But there's a lot of key indicators, a lot of things happening today, like inflation, other things that I'm going to cover here in a minute that could greatly affect us, that could catapult us even higher. Futures is at 86.36. So we are in contango. That's normal market operations. That's the purple line right there. So we are in normal market operations contango. Going over here to gold, remember yesterday we were high as 5,238.77. Overnight we hit a high of it's looking like $5,223.49. After all the smackdowns, we are still trading above 5,100 or at $5,180.24. So they're trying, but they're not being that successful. We're still above 5,100 with these epic smackdowns. We're still above 86 with these epic smackdowns. Gold to silver ratio is at 60, exactly, 600. 60 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And don't forget the Shanghai Futures Exchange. They did try to smack that down as well, but we still closed at 166. We hit a daily high yesterday, or last night, I should say, of 103.27. We closed at $100.66. And this market here, this chart's going to start moving in 1 hour at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is now 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So these markets are going to start to move. We're going to start to see the volume down here start to increase. And then don't forget, we'll be watching this morning, every morning from 8:15 a.m. right here, 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the traditional danger zone. That's when the big bankers smack us down. So 8:15 to 8:30 will be the danger zone. And then at 9 a.m. will be the opening of Shanghai. Chart will start to move again. And then 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, the stock market will open. And guys, we got a bunch of big news. So make sure to follow me at Intl-Stacker International when it fit on X, previously known as Twitter. I put out information here all the time on the breaking news. So I'm going to cover some breaking news real quick, and then I will shift from the news. We'll watch the danger zone together. And at that point, I'll take your questions in chat. So make sure to write those questions up, have them, but save them. I've got some news I want to break down for you guys, starting from late last night. So, end of the 1980s, silver peak. Okay. At the 1980s, silver peak was worth, sorry, I can't read. There we go. Is the 1980 silver peak worth over $900 today? That's the question. The official inflation lie keeps silver cheap between 85 to 90 using John Williams Shadow Stats alternate CPI data based on raw 1980 methodologies. Remember, they've changed the way that we measure inflation multiple times since the 80s. That $49.45 peak adjusts to a whopping $900. Conservative estimate. Now, if you use the inflation rate from today, so if we go to CPI calculator, because this is important for you guys to know. If we go on the inflation rate today, if we go to just January from 1980 and we type in, what was that, 49.45? In today's dollars, that's 206 of today's dollars using today's inflation methodologies. But if you use the inflation methodologies that were around in 1980, that's how you get that big number today. Why manipulate? Why do the governments want to manipulate inflation and manipulate the price down and all that? Because governments and central banks lowball inflation to cut costs on cost of living increases for Social Security and other factors, make debts look manageable, and keep the bond yields low. But for stackers like us, it means precious metals like silver are screaming buy as a hedge against the true fiat erosion. Stackers, is this the biggest undervalued asset right now? I think silver really is. So if you look here at this chart, this goes from 2003 to 2023, and it shows consumer inflation, official versus shadow stats. So this is the official inflation, the red, and then the blue is what shadow stats is tracking if you base it off the old methodologies. And look at that. We were well over 10%. We were like up at 15% with that. So that's the first piece of news here. Going back up, I said, I was just making this comparison on the live stream the other night. So Just Dario says, fun fact, silver crashed from $120 to $77 in 36 hours in January. Oil just crashed from $120 to $77 in 36 hours. Like nearly identical. And remember when I brought up that chart, I'm like, guys, this looks just like silver. You guys remember that? Here's a little short I put up about the crazy Comex surge. But talking about crazy with the Comex, look at this. This is big breaking. Breaking, Comex silver vaults continue to bleed dry. Another 1.52 million ounces ripped from the registered stockpile today. Total registered is now down to 78.48 million ounces, plummeting fast. One of the lowest deliverable buffers in over a decade. 5.89 million ounces are still pending for March delivery. So if we go here to Comex, so look here. This is still 5.89 million ounces still could go for delivery. And look at this, but the real bomb, 77,434 May contracts hanging out there. That's 387 million right here, and it's gone up since I posted this. This is probably 390 million ounces of silver that need to be delivered or rolled forward. So the Comex will pay them off to roll them forward, and they'll get some of them to roll forward, but the vaults keep draining. We're down to 78.48 million. What will we be down to in May when they have to cover? That's the question. So they're kicking the can down the road, but for how long? Here it is here. Look at this. 78.4 million. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I got a few more pieces of news here, guys, and then I'll go to your questions. So don't put the questions in chat yet, but I'll cover them soon. And look at this. Alert, a watch out situation for today for gold and silver. So Dr. Potassium says silver CPI data to be released in 2 hours, and that was some time ago. Just as silver starts to come down off the trend line, and no coincidence. So guys, when the CPI data releases, it drops. If you see it and I don't see it, please let me know so I can amplify to all you guys in case I miss it, because that's going to happen soon. Horizontal support to watch is $85.31. If they can get it below $85.31 today, there's a 4-hour wick support at $79.59 and $77.91. Doesn't have to go all the way down there, but those are the levels I'm eyeing. So a lot could happen today, guys, when the CPI data comes out. If it comes in hotter than expected, if it comes in cooler than expected. And look at this. I said up 150% in 2 years. It keeps going and going. And you guys remember those commercials? And going. That's in response to Rashad here. One of my favorite technical analysts here on X says, exactly 2 years ago, gold broke out from a 4-year channel. And since then, it's gained 150% or 2.5 times. And the rally is not over. We were stuck in here. Help us get us out of here. And then bang. Ladies and gentlemen, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but we got some ways to go here. Here's another one I said. Gold Silver HQ said, volatility isn't scary when you use it to build your stack. And I said, well said. Guys, if we didn't have this volatility, we wouldn't be able to add to our stack like we are. Now, let's go over here. Hormuz. Let's get this live view up here. We had something break and happen overnight. This is going to be a big deal. And look, it looks to be a lot more ships going through here. This is the Strait of Hormuz. But I'm going to break down here something big that happened overnight. And the president of the United States, President Trump, threatened Iran and said, if you touch like one ship, you're going to be met with fury like you've never experienced before. Well, guess what? They touched 3 ships. So we're going to see what happens. Breaking escalation in the Strait of Hormuz. UK MTO reports at least 3 commercial ships, cargo, container, bulk carrier, hit by unidentified projectiles today. So it's calling it projectiles. That's what I could find. So I was wondering if it was one of the supposed alleged mines that got laid, or if it was just a missile or a drone. Fires were reported. Crews are safe so far, but traffic already paralyzed in the world's #1 choke point. This comes right after the U.S. destroyed 16 Iranian mine-laying vessels near the strait overnight. President Trump warned hard, remove mines or face hell. Iran vows to burn any ship trying to pass. Well, I guess they're not burning any ship because ships are passing. They are passing. Strait handles 20% of global oil. It's more like 20-25%. About 25% to 30% of liquid natural gas goes through there. Full shutdown, oil to $150 a barrel amid shortages and inflation bomb. What do you guys think? For silver and gold stackers, pure safe haven, rocket fuel, energy crisis plus war chaos equals flight to metals. Silver's already squeezing on the Comex, drains, and Shanghai Futures Exchange backwardation. Expect upside as hedges ignite. What do you guys think? There it is right there. Look at that. Big ol' hole. That ship's sailing nowhere. As Maker Gold Great says, silver is coming. I said, buckle up. Look at him building that wall of silver. And this is a really important one here, guys. This is a really important one here. Look at this. Breaking. This might be the next market crash. This might be the next one. We talked about the dot-com bubble. We talked about the GFC, Great Financial Crisis. Look at this. Breaking. JP Morgan just slammed the brakes on private credit, marking down loan portfolios. That means reducing their book value. So you take on something at like 100 million, and then if you mark it down, that means it's worth 80 million now. Now it's worth 80 million, right? So reducing their book value and slashing lending to big players like Blue Owl. Remember, they just suspended withdrawals. Private equity firm, big deal. They suspended withdrawals. Blackstone, what happened with them? No, not Blackstone. But BlackRock, what happened with them? They just suspended withdrawals as well. What's going on? Devaluing collateral equals tighter credit for these giants who lend to higher risk companies. Private credit is $2 trillion market. Facing real stress, investors' redemptions are surging. Funds are gating withdrawals. AI threats hitting software loans hard. Is this the spark for the next stock market crash? Liquidity crunch and PE, private equity and private credit could ripple into broader markets. Think forced sales, frozen deals, and equity pain. Wall Street's cockroaches, are they showing up? Are the Wall Street cockroaches showing up? Let me know. Stackers and investors is scream safe haven mode, gold and silver hedging against credit chaos and potential market downturn. And this is in response to this article that bar chart put out. Breaking. JP Morgan forced to mark down loans and has decided to reduce lending to private credit groups. Guys, this is a big deal. This might be the biggest news of the year so far. And look at this one from Gold Silver HQ. The gold price per ounce in 24 was $2,177 on the 10th, $29.11 on the 10th, $51.94 yesterday on the 10th. What's it going to be? What's your prediction for 3/10/27, guys? What does it look like? Drop your predictions right now in chat. Whoever's the closest one, we're going to check back in 1 year, is going to get 7 years of good luck. Yes. And we got a few more pieces of news here, then we're going to go to your questions in chat. And guys, make sure you subscribe. We've got a big giveaway coming soon. And look at this. Smart Silver Stacker says silver remains within a consolidation for now. It looks as though this triangle will resolve one way or another by month's end. I anticipate continued volatility. Smart Silver Stacker is a smart guy. So this is the current triangle, and he thinks it's going to break one way or another, and he expects volatility. And I said it's about to get spicy for gold and silver one way or another. Oh, this was about this going out. Okay, look at this one. Breaking. The vaults continue to drain. What will the bankers do? Better yet, who is stacking silver? Please, can I have some more? And PM Bug puts out these great threads, so I retweeted it so you guys could get in the weeds. But look at this. As of March 11th here in the morning, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is down 235,000 ounces of silver. PLCLV is down 1 ounce. Okay. SLV is down 1.8 million ounces. Comex is down 978,000 ounces. What is going on? Where is the silver going? And he breaks it down hardcore in the thread. So make sure to go check that out. Okay, here's another watch out situation. This is a good one too. Guys, so much stuff is happening. And look at this one right here. as I turn on the fan. Okay, just in from bar chart, the largest release of strategic oil reserves in history is being prepared by the International Energy Agency. Okay, alert, watch out situation for gold and silver this week. So let's go here to oil. Remember, U.S. oil, those traders got to experience the trading market of silver. So if I zoom out here, let me just delete the Bollinger Bands, make it a little bit easier to look here. Okay, look at this. This is the oil chart. This major gap up happened when the war escalated. So back here is like when the war started. Here, that's where the war started. Right here is where it escalated. It gapped up majorly. It shot up to about 119.61. So basically 120. Basically where silver shot up to really quick. Look how quick that was. And then look at this absolute smackdown. Got to a low of 76.90. And it's currently trading sideways at 86.83. So if that oil gets released, it's probably going to go even lower. But guys, does this not look like the silver chart? Did the oil traders get the experience of silver? And the funny thing I've been saying about anyone who's been in the silver markets lately, you've got to experience what it's been like to be in cryptos. It's been crazy. And look at this. I said, great. Now even the birds are fake. Look at this. China just deployed spy drones disguised as birds, so the pigeons staring at you aren't judging you. They're filing a report. Look at this. Little bird drones. Even the birds are fake now. What in the world? So let's go back here to the charts, guys. And we are just a minute and 5 seconds away from the danger zone. And we're on the second green candle here in a row. So I want to take your guys' poll right here. First off, I got a question. Who in chat likes free silver and free gold? Put free in chat. Let me see. As I take a sip of this Mrs. International Stacker coffee here. Oh, yeah. And we got a BGC forming here, and we are 45 seconds out from the danger zone. I'm issuing an official danger zone alert. And guys, we are just 30 seconds away, and we are only 30 likes away from 300. So please smash the like button. It helps the channel so much. I've got a mega giveaway coming soon with silver and gold and copper. I'm going to show you guys some of the giveaways here, but we got 15 seconds here. So what do you guys think is going to happen in the danger zone? Our first candle is going to be 5 minutes. Do you think it's going to be green, or do you think it's going to be red? Let me know right now. Are you team green or team red for the first candle in the danger zone that's starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are in the first candle here of the danger zone, coming after two pretty aggressive green candles. So at the end of 5 minutes, we'll see who wins this. Team green or team red. And guys, I'm going to show you right now some gold, silver, and copper I'm going to give away. Now remember, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver in 2025, 30 ounces in 2026. I gave away gold and copper in the mega giveaway. Coming soon, I'm going to give you guys a little teaser of what's in this box and what's to come. But we got some gold backs in here, of course. We got a Valcambi. I was saying Valcambri. A Valcambi bar, 100 grams. That's really high premium. And shout out to everyone who's chipped in and thrown in on this. Really appreciate it. Wow! Ladies and gentlemen! Oh my goodness! That might be the largest super chat I've ever gotten. $100 from Charles Vance. Thank you so much. The Goblin is pleased. And he says, buy the dip, put something in the GA for me. Okay, let's put something in the giveaway right now for Charles Vance. Let's see here. He wants me to put something in there for him. Okay. I'm grabbing something. Hold up. I'm looking. This is a beauty. How about this? I'm going to add right now live to the Mega God. Thank you, Charles Vance. This beautiful 1 ounce Onza, 1983 from Mexico. Look at the condition of this puppy. So that's getting added there right now. Thank you so much, Charles Vance. That was mega. That was my biggest super chat ever, guys. Wow. We already got gold in here. Look at this Germanium Mint gold bar. It's going to be given away to you guys. We got to this premium silver from Loki from Germanium Mint and the Royal British Mint. I mean, we got good stuff in here. We got copper rounds. We got silver rounds. We got Mega God crab totems. We got Cyclonic Silver, poured this 3 gram bar he wanted to give away. We got skulls full of copper from America First. He's got an Etsy store where he sells these guys. Check him out. We've got more rounds. We got stickers. We've got crystallized silver 1 ounce here. And guys, this is just a small percentage of what's going to be in the Mega. I'm adding stuff. I know some of you guys are sending in more stuff. So this is going to be one of the biggest giveaways of the year on YouTube. I'm convinced of it. And it's going to get even more massive. And all you got to do to enter it is subscribe and turn on those notifications. And guys, gals, we are just 80 subscribers away from 67,100, the next big show. So we'll be doing this mega giveaway. It's going to happen as soon as we hit 100,000 subscribers. YouTube has a new AI assistant that helps out creators. And with my channel stats, how quickly the channel's growing, I'm going to hit 100,000 subscribers within 1 to 2 months. And 1 to 2 months is usually the lead up time I need for these giveaways to get the logistics ready, to get all the prizes in there. In the past, and I've had mega giveaways where I've given away multiple kilos of silver. I've given away kilos of silver for first place before. I've given away 20 ounces, 10 ounces, again, over 100 ounces in 2025. If you've won one of my giveaways, gold, silver, copper, put winner in chat right now. And thank you so much, Joepinator, for that super chat saying, I will go for red, but if it ends red, I will give another super chat. Whoa! Okay, so Joepinator, guys, says he's going for red. So I think he means this candle's going to be red. And if it ends up being red, he's going to do another super chat. Did I get that right, Joepinator? If I did not interpret that right, please let me know in chat right now. But guys, who's excited for the Mega?
Mega!
And the coolest thing when we do that Mega, I'm going to get that silver plaque in the mail, and I'm going to put it right there on the wall. Right there behind the crab. Who's excited for that? Thank you so much, Joepinator. Really appreciate it. And guys, we are in the danger zone. We've been in the danger zone here for 4 minutes on the first candle. It's green. Uh-oh, Joepinator, it's starting to break. Oh, let's see what Joepinator said to me. It's starting to break. Is it going to go red and force another super chat? Okay, so he says if this turns red, he's going to do another super chat here. Let's see what happens. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. After all the attacks from the Comex, I've got live feed from the Comex. I'm piping it in. Poor Mortimer. His name's actually Randolph, but I feel like Mortimer's more funny. I actually took a poll from you guys. You said to stick with Mortimer. Victor here. Guys, if you got questions, put them in chat right now. I'll answer them. Victor in chat saying gold and silver are a tear right now. Are a tier right now. I think it meant right now. I think insiders read the CPI report already and are getting a head start. Maybe, Victor. Guys, the market just opened. Look, right here at 8 a.m. That was the first candle. Here's the second. So do the market traders know something we don't? Do they know something we don't? That's the question. So thank you to Charles Vance again for that super chat. You're mega. Thank you to Joepinator. And let's make sure. Okay, I want to make sure I missed nothing. Charles, did you like that coin I added in your honor? Charles Vance, did you like it? Let me know. And guys, we are on another green candle here. Look at this. We don't even need a baby gator. The bankers need a baby gator. Okay, I got live footage right now. Of something that's happening with the bankers.
Dudley Smith, a fallen hard with one arm. Wow. Oh my God. Oh no, he's not. Major choke slam.
Bankers are big mad because they held it under 20 for so long, and here we are pushing again. And whoa, Joepinator, thank you so much for that mega super chat saying, if the second arrow ends red, I get silver. Then I get silver. Oh my gosh, I didn't agree to that. Okay, he's saying if this ends red, he gets silver. I did not agree to that. But maybe if it ends red, I'll add a little something to the make-a-go for you instead. How does that sound? Then maybe you do get it after all. What do you think, Joepinator? Do you like that bet? And guys, we are in the second candle here of the danger zone. On a green candle, look at this. This is a strong formation here, guys. Are we going to shoot over 90 quickly here this morning? That's the question. And don't forget, Shanghai is opening up here in just 39 minutes. 39 minutes until that opens. Wow. Would you stack jewelry, gold, and silver if you bought it at spot? Yeah. Littlefoot Silver Stacker, if you could get jewelry at spot, that's a great deal because usually jewelry carries a high premium. So usually you could get more when you go to resell it in the future. And think about this, in a scenario where you have to trade for loaves of bread or like a breakdown of society, gold rings, gold watches, gold necklaces do really well. But just make sure it's high quality stuff, right? Make sure it's not cheaply made and make sure it's real. And if someone's offering you jewelry at spot, that could be fake. So like test it for the love of God, right? Because usually that's unheard of. So just be careful. But if you could do it, yeah, that's great. Ali says, feels like we've been stuck in the 80s for a long time. I know. But guys, I'd rather be stuck in the 80s than grinding back up from the 60s. And the fact we've been in the 80s for so long is so bullish for gold and silver. Oh my gosh, channel members. Channel members, is this what I think it might be? Is this a DTB forming, channel members? What do you think? Oh my gosh. We got Snowman here saying auctions in Australia for 1 ounce kookaburra. Bids are 113 USD. Wow. That's crazy. That's a premium. Wow. And Jopinator saying, I agree with you. Your show is all I need. Thank you. Thank you for that, Jopinator. Lots of constitutional in Australia below melt. I bought 8 ounces. Goodbye. Wow. Now, SL, do you mean U.S. constitutional or Australia constitutional? Let me know. What is a DTB? Greetings from Germany, says Svin Ojo. Thank you. Oh, Germany. Danke. No, wait. Danke? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? No, okay, hold on. One thing here. Danke? I think that's thank you. Something like that. Correct me, SL. What is a DTB? Or what is a DTB? Channel members, drop the emoji in chat. A DTB is a V formation. And I don't dare say the whole name loud on this channel. And when I do say it, I only say it on low breath. The Devil's Teabag. It's nothing you'll read in any technical analysis book or see anywhere else. But that's what we colloquially... How do you say that word? Colloquially. That's what we colloquially call that. The big V. Sometimes you get a double DTB. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 40 seconds away from the end of this candle. And that means we've only got one more candle in the danger zone. It ends right here. Wow. What a time to be alive. Smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. We're only 23 likes away from 400. The goal every stream is to get to 1,000 likes, and we can hit it. It's a grind, but we could do it, and I really appreciate your guys' support. Variable Stacker saying, why don't you share your Facebook on screen sometimes? Just a thought. I could, but I don't know. I've got like a personal Facebook as well. I'm not trying to dox myself, you know. That could be a bit dangerous. Let's see what you guys are saying here on X, formerly known as Twitter. Look at Matthew with the giant green arrow going up. Let's see if that continues there. And look at this, Matthew, 8-0 left. That's in response to the vault. 8-0 left in the vault. And Algarito is saying much more in the future. Look at what he's saying here. He's saying this is the global silver supply and demand for 2030. I agree with that. Demand is going through the roof. It's actually in the billions. 1.3 billion is the prediction for this year. Is 1.2 billion last year. Okay. Shiny's helping me out here. Cow Lo Ki Uli. Cow Lo Ki Uli. Uli. I can't do it. SL saying Aussie, florins, shillings, etc. Awesome. New Zealand had 90% minted coins and the USA in World War II. Awesome. That's awesome, SL. And someone else in chat, Chris, is saying, I picked up $100 face and 90% yesterday at $7.50 back a spot from a local coin shop. I think I did fairly well. You did really well, Chris. And what was it? Was it dimes, halves, quarters? What did you get? And are they worn? Are they shiny? What do they look like? It's not the DTB. It's an upside down shark fin, says Keith Peavy House. That's funny. Colloquially, you are adding an L after the Q. Oh, colloquially. Oli. Oxenfree? Okay. Master Blaster saying a silver bar can make everyone smile. Happy hump day stackers. Look at this. We got a crustacean with a feline and a canine alongside the 999. That is a happy house there. Thank you, Master Blaster. And Shotgun Susie saying, come watch silver skyrocket. And look at Shugazam. Oh, yeah. Asian AI guy got taken down a bunch of his channels. That's the AI channel. So we'll watch as that situation develops. Thank you, Variable, for tagging me in that as well. And look at this, IGO saying the great reset is coming. As we look here on the chart, oh, big red candle. Here comes the attack. Here it comes. Let's see what happens here. And Chris Simic is saying dimes and quarters, pretty good shape. Awesome. And guys, when you're buying 90%, if you have the option, to me, dimes are the best buy. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Why is that? Because dimes are fractional, and as silver becomes more expensive, it's going to be easier to transact in dimes. And in normal times, they would carry a higher premium when I first started stacking. I think they'll get back there again. But we are cracking here. The final candle at the danger zone. We've got another minute and a half. No, 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to make it through here. Are the bankers going to be successful on this candle, or is it going to turn around? Guys, there's something we can do on this channel that works 90% of the time, every time, some scientists say, to make a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby gator. Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there. I thought it was going to be like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore and have a nub, but I made it out of there. That iguana, I thought was a giant gator. I thought my baby gator call worked. I was live streaming from Boca Raton, Florida when that happened, guys. And that's the fun thing. On streams, when I travel, I don't just live stream charts. I live stream journeys around the world. You guys literally tell me what to do. It wasn't that long ago. You literally told me to get on a camel. Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys. That was such a fun live stream. I live streamed that whole camel ride. And I said in there in Arabic words, I said, Eshism here. Eshism here. That means, what is her name? I do speak Arabic. I'm not of Arab descent. I just learned it in college. And I lived in the Middle East for a good 9 years, so I used it pretty well over there. And Geopolitical saying, what's the deal with Russia adopting the US dollar and moving away from the BRICS currency? No, that's fake news. Geopolitical, that's fake news. Not going to happen. If it happens, I'll eat my sock. Ain't going to happen. That was a fake news story that was floating out there for a while. And Sublime Mad Dog, thank you for retweeting the stream, saying crustaceans unite. A Clover for Truth here saying, get ready for a full scoop of banker development. Oh, for sure. And Vega Jane dropping the crustaceans. Thank you for that. Variable saying, come join us as we dive into silver and gold. Guys, thank you so much for retweeting the stream. Really appreciate it. Blue Shadow, I got corrected. Hold up. Wait, I don't have it's in here. What will okay, I did not get fixed. I thought I was getting grammar Nazi there. Variable says, can't make batteries without silver. Well, some batteries you can, but most batteries you can't. True. Just added 2 more ounces to the stack. Diamond Claw. Guys, look at Charles Vance. Charles Vance is Diamond Claws in it. GR Reserve 2-ounce bars, 999 pure. Who's stacking right now in chat? What have we saw someone just picked up 90%. Charles Vance picked up some silver. Who is stacking right now? Let's put this out. Who's still stacking? Is that the right who's, guys? Is that the right who's? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that is wrong. Hold up. I just don't want my face to blush. Yeah. I don't want my face to blush. I think it's that who's. Who's still stacking? Drop your pickups below. And thank you again, Charles Vance, for that super chat. That was crazy. That was just insane. And Joe Pinator, you're insane too. Okay. Back here to the chart. We got a second red candle here. But you know what could happen, guys? Look at this, what we're setting up for. Something we see very rarely. We could be setting up for a double DTB here. So we're going to keep watching. We're going to keep watching here. Yes. Guys, we got 1,300 people on the stream. Thank you so much. Keep smashing that like button. We are literally only 70 likes away from 500. And guys, we are only 75 subscribers away from the next big show at 67,100. I just showed off a bunch of gold, silver, and copper I'm giving away. And you got to be subscribed for that. So you might as well subscribe, maybe win some free silver, gold, and copper, and see a big show. It's a win-win. And someone's trying to duel me. I will accept it. Okay, in chat here, Fast Frog saying, just ordered 20 ounces. Great job. What did you get? Radio saying CPI came out as expected. Thank you, guys. So the CPI data did come out. That was a watch out situation for today. It came out as expected. I'm guessing it came out right around here, this downturn. Let's check the dollar index, because usually when the dollar goes up, it puts bearish downward pressure on gold and silver, and usually when it goes down, it puts positive. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look, 825 on the DXY, the dollar. This was 825. So it started to go down at 825, but then it started green candle up. Let's look at U.S. oil. Let's look at U.S. oil here. Remember, the stock market's going to be opening in just under an hour, 58 minutes. Yeah, U.S. oil is green. So we're going to keep watching those breaking developments there and see how it affects gold and silver. Holding with hard diamond claw, silver claw, says Intl-Stacker. Guys, a big shout out to all my Diamond Claws members. I am going to update this in the next day or two. We had a couple new members, but thank you so much to all the Diamond Claw members. And who in chat has Diamond Claws? Who's got them? Let me know.
Diamond Claws.
Who's got Diamond Claws? You don't have to be a Diamond Claw member to have Diamond Claws. You can still have them. Okay, let's look here. Is it a good time to sell broken gold jewelry and buy more coins and bars? Yes. Yes, Jerome. It is a good time to do that with prices high. But if you go to the right shop, you might be able to do a straight trade and you'll get more equity for it that way. So try to go somewhere you could do a trade. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Mr. 2 Little GQ saying, I added 10 ounces and a 1/10 ounce platinum and a 1837 BU silver bar. Thanks for the exposure. Awesome. Great job, Mr. 2. That's amazing. Someone's trying to duel me. Hold up. I'm looking for more questions here. 1/10 ounce chunky and 2 5-ounce hand poured from Scottsdale. They're saying 4 to 6 weeks for delivery, saying fast track. That's awesome. I got some Scottsdale here. So here's look at this puppy. This is a little 10 ouncer. Nice. And these ones are fun. These 5-ounce buttons from Scottsdale Silver. Scottsdale Silver, guys, carries a hefty premium. It's great. It's great stuff. Look at this 20 ouncer. Love Scottsdale Silver. I love the stamp in this, how it's like pushes it down. Hey, here's another backyard bullion piece. He was on the stream yesterday. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, guys. We're going to keep watching the chart here, but silver's getting the Smashy McSmasherson. Gold's getting the Smasher McSmasherson. But here's the next two big things. We're going to have the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening here in just 25 minutes. I'm going to stay live for that as long as you guys want me to. Do you want me to? So we're going to watch the Shanghai Futures Exchange open and see what happens there. And then we're going to go back here. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Look at this. International Stacker, the legend, Mel Fisher, OG Stacker. Guys, there's a Mel Fisher museum here in Key West. Great museum. If you're ever in town, you can learn about Mel Fisher and all the Atosha stuff, treasure he found. And Bracken Family Live saying, always stacking, just added 1 5-ounce bar, 15 AS American Silver Eagles, 5 maples, and a bunch of gold backs. Still buying. Awesome, Bracken family. Pure Metals is saying retail demand in China has definitely been heating up lately. Thank you, Pure Metals. And Absorber the Geek says, thank you for accepting the clarification with... Oh, this is in response to someone else. So, guys, this is a common misnomer. So I posted this post here, which is blown up 44,000 views. Thank you for the support, guys. And the Bureau said, adjusting for 13% VAT tax, Shanghai's at 90. So there's been a misconception online for the longest time. Everyone says, this price in Shanghai is actually cheaper. It's actually in parity with ours because it includes the VAT tax. It doesn't. It doesn't. If anyone says that, it's wrong. And he said, Absorber said, there is no VAT tax on Shanghai Futures Exchange prices. It is an international exchange. Quoting international prices, VAT is added to the Shanghai Futures price only if physical purchases are moved into China. Totally true, and he accepted that with grace. That was cool. Bam. I think we're caught up almost. The Sphinx here saying, you're saying that, okay. You're saying that you need almost $1,000 to be able to buy the kind of stuff you could buy for $50 in 1980. Grok, what did the Big Mac cost in 1980 and what does it cost now? Well, that's not exactly what I'm saying there, Sphinx. What I'm saying is $50 back then is equal if you look at the inflation from the inflation metrics back then to now. Man, Grok refused him. Okay. Stacker saying sideways crab crawl 93 and after March 20 or so battle crab. Wow. Stacker saying we're going to activate the battle crabs. They are coming soon, guys. Reckless Metals is working on the battle crabs. They are coming soon. Just a little bit more patience there. 95 says Michael to Silver. Great work. We crabs love the job you do. Thank you so much, Gerald. Really appreciate that. And drum roll, please. Unobtainium, says Pat. Great video. I know I'm being redundant, but go to show on YouTube site. Here's the link. Thank you, Pat. Okay. We're caught up. Let's go back here to the charts as Silver's smackdown continues. Possible double DTB forming here. We're going to keep watching it. Let's see if we could get this going. There we go. And gold. So silver right now is trading on a red candle 86.03. Gold's trading on a red candle 5,178.83. Gold to silver ratio is at 60.08. And Shanghai Futures Exchange, remember, it closed at $100.66, and it opens back up here in just 21 minutes and 15 seconds. What's going to happen? Are you guys team green or team red?
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I thought I did. And going back to chat here, Al Jazri saying a Scottsdale 5-ounce loaf bar has always been on my bucket list, but I've never gotten one because the deals dictate my buys. Okay, here's a little trick with Scottsdale Silver because the deals dictate my buys as well, Al Jazri. And here's what I figured out. Now, I do not recommend buying on eBay. A lot of stuff on eBay is fake, but if you go to official sources, it's okay. Scottsdale Silver has an eBay, and they will randomly put bars on silver spot price for a day. So how I got every single one of these and how I got all these, I got them all at spot. I went there and I put them all on my watch list, and then it would alert me when it was on spot, and then that day I'd go buy it. So if they're still doing that, I haven't done that for a while. If they're still doing that, just go there, put a couple on your watch list, and put them on when they sell them at spot, pick them up. Fast Frog said the premium was $4.69 for the 10 ounce and $3.99 for the 5 ounces. By the way, it was your stack that got me hooked on hand poured stuff. Awesome, Fast Frog. Happy to hear it. And, premiums are premiums. It's premium stuff. So I still say good job on that buy. And I think in the future where we get where we're going, you're not even going to mind that much about it. Silver Youper just bought 16 ounces. Silver, 11 Eagles, 5 rounds. Nice. Thank you, Silver Youper. Awesome. If you're in Florida, says Mr. to Lil GQ, sure you know the new law, no tax in Florida. Yeah, HB 999. CPI was 2.4% for February. That sounds like it was on target. Thank you for that, Way Nim Kinley. Way Nim McKinley. Way Nee McKinley. There you go. Or Wayne McKinley. Oh my gosh. Guys, when I look at your names, it's just all together. And sometimes it's hard to figure out what it is, but that was literally Wayne McKinley. And I was trying to figure it out. That is so funny. What a dum-dum I is. Keith Peavy House saying, can 1 ounce of silver buy 1 barrel of oil? Well, let's see. Guys, look, the double DTB. Okay. U.S. oil. So U.S. oil right now is currently trading at $86.72. Silver spot price is currently $86.18. So you can almost buy 1 barrel. We were above it for a while there. So you can pretty much buy a barrel of oil for 1 ounce of silver. Kind of crazy if you think about it. Who wants to start stacking some oil? Ali here is saying all good on silver buying, or all gold and silver buying is halted, and all LCS is in Kuwait, as well as premiums for selling have gone up significantly the past 10 days. Can't buy anything. Wow, Ali, thank you for that update. Guys, Ali is on the ground in Kuwait. Will Life Cycle is saying, morning from Nevada. I want my silver and I want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
And in case you don't know, that's the real Geared Up Survival. That was his entry video for a giveaway I was doing. Christian Love saying, bought a 1964 Kennedy half dollar. It's in the case still. Awesome. Guys, you're not going to believe it. We are literally at 67,028 subscribers. That means only 72 more subscribers until the next big show. So make sure you subscribe if you like the channel, like what I do around the world on gold and silver adventures. And remember, I do have a video dropping here a little bit later today. It's at a coin shop I visited in Prague, the Czech Republic. And the air raid siren did sound on the way to that coin show. So you're going to be able to, or shop, so you're going to be able to see that. And Constant Stream says, my local coin shop sells all silver, same price, even Engelhard Scottsdale. Is that uncommon? Yes, that is uncommon. Well, what's the price though? Is it spot price? Is it $5 over spot? What's the price? And then I'll tell you if it's uncommon or not. If it's spot price, that's uncommon. Buy it all. Jonathan says, Florida has a tax-free Second Amendment items holiday. Buy silver bullets to get the best of both worlds. That's funny. I got a silver bullet in here somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Have I ever told you guys the story about how I by mistake took one of these through a TSA checkpoint? Oh my gosh. I took one of those through TSA checkpoint by mistake. I had about like 400 or no, probably 200. Yeah, probably 200 ounces of poured silver I was taking through, and that was in there. Good Lord. How did they find this bullet and all the silver? Well, I took it out. So I took it out, and there's actually a video about it. If you go here to my videos, if you want to know how about traveling with silver, I've literally got a video for everything. I've got a video about taking $180,000 of silver across the country, how to do it safely. But this one right here, I got 45 pounds through. I tell the story of the silver bullet, but in a nutshell, I was taking a whole stack, and silver always sets off the search. You always get searched. So I had a separate bag. I took it out and put it in the thing, and then they just had to go through it to make sure it's all actually silver. And then they found it in there. And then I had some person who really didn't know. And if you look at these, it almost looks like there's a primer. Like, it looks pretty legit. So they're like looking at it, touching it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Luckily, I was able to get out of that situation. Okay, the Floyd Lawton saying, I fixed it, but Chrome broke YouTube. It won't load any videos. Thought you might want to know in case you're having the same problem. Oh, what happened, Floyd? Let me look for Floyd's comment above. Floyd, what are you talking about? What broke what? So I don't do it. I was shocked on how fast you found that tiny piece in your stack that fast. Thanks for, I was just looking. Oh, look at this. We're breaking lower. The bankers are big mad as we break lower here. Is our double DTB still intact? I don't know. We're going to have to decide as a group. We'll keep watching here. Do they confiscate? No, a supervisor came over and said it's fine. Like, it's legal. It's legal. But to a frontline person, they're like, oh, I think this might be a problem. And I just closed gold by mistake. Shanghai Futures Exchange is going to be opening up here in 14 minutes, guys. What is going to happen? Are you guys team green or team red? Let me know in chat right now. Are you team green or team red? I was getting the gold chart back up here since I just closed it like a silly willy. There we go. The slippery little salamander. Here we go. Bang. Okay, we're good. Let's go over back here to X, see what you guys are saying. Look at some breaking news. Look at this. Fast Frog saying, International Stacker, what are your thoughts? I've seen a few articles related to this. The real reason they're bombing Iran is being scrubbed from the internet. Okay, let's look. 20 years. I don't know. I'd have to look. This is way too long to try to answer it live. I'll have to look into it to give you my feedback. But if it has to do with the petrodollar and global control through global banks, I might agree with it. I might not. I'll let you know. I'm just here in front for a front row seat to the bank failure, says RG. Me too. Look at this. Always stacking something, says Matthew C. They got some gold backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. So they got Oklahoma gold backs, but these are the limited edition DC gold backs. These light up under a UV light in fireworks show. There's only 250,000 of these guys. Pretty cool. Gold Hunter, look at the eyes looking. Variable saying International Stacker break-in reports claim the United States Navy has destroyed at least 3 Iranian submarines in the Persian Gulf. I'll have to look into that. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but thank you, Variable. I will look into that. Somehow it's easier to pronounce it in Chinese.
Really? 通俗地讲
Okay, let's see.
Colloquially.
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 通俗地讲
Consontidian. Maybe. Was that good? Did I do good there? Okay, look at Lucky. Got this. Celebrate Love coin from the Royal Canadian Mint as one of my wedding gifts for my daughter. Nice. We need more coins like this in the world. Not too keen on who is on the back, though. Laugh out loud, says Lucky. Look at this. It's a love coin. The love boat. Nice. That's a great wedding gift. I love that. Look at this from Chris Lacey. Picked up some 90% dimes and 2-ounce buffaloes. Or 2 1-ounce buffaloes, I think. Nice. Those are in great shape, too. Great buys. Oh, look at this from Scott. Look what he's got there. Who's ready for the Mega Ga?
Mega!
Who wants free silver, gold, and copper? Look at this. Nice adder to the Mega Ga. Whoa, from Charles Vance. He is responsible. He did a Mega Super Chat and said add something to the Mega Ga, so I put in a Unza. Nice. Diamond Claws, of course. It's science. It's science. Oh, I can't fix it. It's too late. No, it's too late. I missed it. Thank you, Blue Shadow. Oh, gosh. Me, I've picked up about 60 ounces in the past week. Great job, ATX Bull Trader. Variable picked up ASCs, which stands for American Silver Eagle. Look at this. Next exit says Happy Hump Day. We got Daisy and the crustacean on a ship headed to find gold and silver. Okay, I did cover that one. Okay. Yes, it is, says Saul DePaul. Look at this. Fake silver and gold are fooling buyers as precious metals soar. Know and trust who you're purchasing from. Guys, fakes are such a massive big deal. How many of you have bought in fakes before by mistake? Put fakes in chat. And I did want to shout out Charles Vance again for that $100 super chat. That was mega. Guys, anytime you super chat, become a member, gift a membership, it helps the channel immensely, helps me do what I do. But you could support the channel without spending a single dime. You could smash the like button. We're only 55 away from 600. You could subscribe, turn on those notifications. It all helps a lot. Guys, you got to protect yourselves from fakes. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? A nice weathered one. Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Look at this one. Is this slabbed American Silver Eagle real? Look at this 90% constitutional walking liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That walking liberty. Filled. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the pocket pinger, you get the stick, you get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars. It works on a myriad of various different coins, various different rounds, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. I think it's mandatory for all stackers, really. And look at this in chat. One crafty dude said they got 150 fake ounces. How did you get 150 ounces, and did you get your money back? Let me know. Mr. James says, IS needs a stenographer. Wow. Isn't a stenographer one of those people in the court that has those little typewriters that writes up a transcript? Isn't that what a stenographer is? Wow. Guys, if you have a fake coin, or you think you have a fake coin, and you want to send it in to me and have me make a video and verify it, and then I'll send it back to you and I will pay shipping, let me know. Email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com, and I will do that with you and make the video. So if you have something you think is fake and you want me to verify it, send me the email. We'll make sure it's something I can actually verify with my equipment, and then we'll make a video out of it, and then more people can learn. How does that sound? But how'd you get the 150 fake ounces? I want to find out that story. Listen to the ring after you ping, says KTM. You guys want to hear the ping? This is the sound of real silver right here. That's the sound of real silver, baby. That was a 90%er. If you have over 1,000 ounces, get a Sigma. Yeah. If you guys are buying weight, this thing is worth its weight in gold. They're $3,500 if you get this with the 3 wands, and it comes with the bar extension. So if you're serious, you really need to get a pro. Don't get an original. There's a lot of fakes out now that can, well, some fakes out that can trick the original. So you got to get the pro. You got to stay up with the, or the investor too, as well as basically the pro in smaller form. You got to stay up with the technology. Floyd Lawton said, just started this morning trying to play YouTube videos on Chrome. Gave me a message. The content isn't available. Try later. I've been watching on another browser. Wow. Interesting. I haven't had issues so far, but thank you for that. I'll keep watching. Yeah, the CPI data is released. Let's go for 100 likes. Thank you. Let's go for 100 likes, guys. 46 more to 600. It came out as expected. Dang Gimme is saying, I got a few fakes on purpose to put in my decoy box. Ooh. How many of you guys have a decoy box? I've heard of people having small safes with a bunch of fakes in there, or just junk in there, so burglars would focus on that and not your real stack. Does anyone do that? Any LCS want to sell me an older Sigma for 900 as a work? No. Don't get the, I mean, look, if the only thing you can get and afford is the original, yes, it's better than not. But you really need the pro. I've got a link in the description below of all my videos. February, and it gives you guys a coupon. But I mean, if you want the best technology, it's not cheap. So here, Sigma Pro, if you click this, the discount code is Crabman, and when you go down here, if you click on what you want, like here, see, this is the Sigma Investor. So this is a cheaper version of the Pro. It's smaller. So if you're not doing the crazy stuff I'm doing, this might work good for you. And when you click pre-order, if you view the cart, it adds the coupon code there. So you see you got a little bit of a discount. The coupon code is Crabman. But the Investor, this is what I have. The Pro, it comes with the Pro. It comes with, this is to measure big bars, which I transact in a lot. So that's why I got that one. But the original here gets tricked. It gets tricked. So is an original better than no Sigma at all? Yes. But if you could swing it, should you get the newest version, the Investor, at least? 100%. 100%. Let's go back here. And we got a slam down occurring, guys. This is brutal. And we're going to see if they're going to be able to get us under 85. 85 is a number I'd love to stay above. So let's make this a basement here. But guys, our next big thing happening is in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Shanghai Futures Exchange is opening here. So we'll see what we could do there. Peter is saying they shut down the AI guy channel is gone. Yeah, a bunch of them. I don't know if every AI Asian guy is gone. He had like 36 channels, but a bunch of them did get shut down. I bought a pocket pinger a couple years back, and it came up with a couple fakes for testing. Oh, it came with a couple fakes for testing. Yes, they do. They do, Shelby. I believe they do come. Yeah, I think a bunch of his channels have gotten shut down. I don't know if they're all shut down. But yeah, a bunch of them got shut down by YouTube. Well, you know what they're doing? There was one Asian guy channel. Again, they're not all the same. They would literally take, and I didn't report it. I'm just like, whatever. I just rolled with it. I'm like, if AI likes me, AI likes me. But he would literally take his channel. They would take the transcript. It's easy to get transcripts. So like, if you want the transcript, all you have to do is go here. And then you like go to a past video. Watch this. Watch how easy this is. So what they're doing is they go down here. They click the transcript. They would pull the entire transcript of the live stream, and then they feed it into AI and say, analyze this as a third-party financial advisor or whatever prompt they would use. So if you watch those videos, they would literally talk about my entire stream from front to back. They were even talking about the baby gator calls and the devil's tea bag. They were talking about all that. So they literally just pull my transcript and make content on it, get views and make money. So is that ideal? No. Did it upset me? No, it is what it is. Could I do anything about it? No. Like, if he was plagiarizing me word for word, I could have reported it. But if they're covering it from a third person, there's no difference from humans, like, covering me, right? So I was like, whatever. I just rolled with it. But that's what was happening. But I was like, you know, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. AI thinks that my channel, my content's fun enough to make videos on. And he was getting a bunch of views and interactions and subscribers from it. So there we go. Possible future crustaceans. All we got to do is make sure they find us. And look at this. International Stacker, keep on stacking, says Shugazam. Financial advisors, put in your money in an index fund. That is so true. Look at this. This is like financial advisors putting your money in an index fund. Let me stop this train. Here we go. Please enter it. Asian guy released a video 13 hours ago explaining what happened and what it would be like. And I'll check it out. Thank you, Rodeo. I vote for IS to become the new AI Asian guy. No, I don't want to get my channel deleted. Sugar Zam saying a great PSA for stacking silver and gold. I started trading oil this week, and it's been a very steep learning curve. That's funny. Moving large portion of IRA funds to physical now. Awesome, Mike Hansen. Okay, we're back here. Let's look at the breaking news. Oh, we're almost about to miss it. Hold up, we're here. Here we go. We're about to open in Shanghai. Green or red? Green or red? Hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep smashing like, guys. We're 21 likes away from 600. Big gap down in silver in Shanghai. Gap down to 98.34 in Shanghai. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if it materializes. It looks like it's trying to push green. Now, here's a question for you guys. The stock market opens in 29 minutes and 30 seconds. Do you want me to keep going? If you want me to keep going, say keep going and hit the like button. We're only nine away from 600. Let me know. So we'll keep our eye on Shanghai. We'll keep our eye on the Comex here, headed towards 85. What's going to happen when the stock market opens? That's the question. Okay. Okay, I covered that already. Breaking. Okay, look at this. So the CPI data, again, as we covered earlier, was 2.4%. The expectations was 2.4%. But they have changed how we measure the CPI data multiple times. It's so dirty. What is causing the smash down today? Well, let's look. Let's look at the dollar. So the dollar index is going up. Traditionally, if it goes up, that's bullish pressure or bearish pressure on gold and silver and vice versa. Let's look at U.S. oil. Oil was trending up, but now it's going down. I don't know. There's a lot of information and stuff happening. I can't tell you right now what's causing it. I'm going to have to look into it deeper later, and then I'll do an analysis on my X, formerly known as Twitter. So I'll have to look into it deeper to see what's driving this. I mean, what's really driving it is the bankers just smashing it down every opportunity they could get because they want to demoralize us. They want to shake out the weak paper hands. It's CPI. It's not CPI. It's CP lie. I know, Shiny. It's totally CP lie. It totally is. We're in the 6th consecutive year of structural silver deficit. That's something I rant about all the time on this channel, guys. We hit peak mining for silver in 2016. Every year since then, it's gone down 1 to 3%. Put that in your back pocket. Demand is sprinting while paper or mine supply is walking 100%. So this is the aggregate silver prices outside New York hours. Let's see if we can decipher this. So this is the East. This is the spot price. This is the Comex. Precious metals miners shall fill the yesterday's gap at opening. I guess there was a gap on miners yesterday. Okay. I'm just looking here to see if there's any other breaking news to cover for you guys. So Iran's spokesperson is telling the U.S. it won't be able to control oil price with artificial measures. Get ready for $200 a barrel oil. Wow. Guys, this is Dubai. I have been there multiple times. You can ride this train all the way from the airport. It's pretty nice. This is what we need, guys. I need to buy a castle. We'll keep our gold and silver stacks in the castle. All members and subscribers will have access to the castle. What do you guys think? Thank you so much, Alpaca Mom, for the super chat and for being a channel member, saying, hoping for a rally. Good buying opportunity today. Oh, yeah, for sure. How low can it go? Guys, should I do a scene with a limbo bar? How low can we go? How low can we go? Okay, we may have a pretty clean... If this turns into a DTB here, it's going to be a pretty clean DTB. So we'll see what happens there. Let's close that. And let's go back to here. Who's buying the dip today? That's the question. Bank of America has warned of bubble-like price behavior in materials and commodities, says Unusual Wells. Look at this. Martin Armstrong attacking water in Iran could bring out nukes. Armstrong sees gold as high as 8,800 an ounce, silver 150. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that video. I don't know if that's true or not. You can't always believe everything you read on the internet, right? Guys, we are just 24 minutes and 50 seconds from the stock market opening. Looks like we might get a little bit of a reversal here. We're going to keep watching. Smash that like button if you're excited, guys. We only need 66 more likes to 700. Silver surging, says AI Gold. The silver price just blasted nearly 7%. This was last night. Inflation fears, oil, $100. So we'll see what happens there. That's a big old hole in that tanker. To me, that looks like a... Charles Vance, tell me if you agree with my thought process here. I think this is a drone. I think this is a drone that's a boat. With that being so close to the waterline, I think it's an Iranian drone that's a boat. They have those that's loaded with explosives and just crashes in. Because that would be hard to get an aerial drone to do that. That would be even hard to get a missile to do that, how close that is to the waterline. Do you agree, Charles Vance? The reason I'm asking Charles Vance is he spent some time on an aircraft carrier in the Strait of Hormuz. Constant stream. How about a clip of Paul Walls sitting sideways for sideways movement? That's funny. I do need to get some sort of scene for sideways movement. Maybe crab walk. All right, I'm writing this down. I need a crab walk scene. And I need the how dare you scene. I like that one a lot. How dare you. Okay. Oh, a lot of people don't know this, guys. A lot of the world's fertilizer comes through the Strait of Hormuz here. A lot of the fertilizer comes through here. So Mario here is saying fertilizer costs are surging too, hitting urea, ammonia, and other chemicals essential for food production. That is a good point. Sounds possible, says Charles Vance. Thank you, Charles. Okay, look at this. Zero Hedge. Iran won't allow a single liter of hostile oil to pass through Hormuz. Iran says strikes to be continuous from now on. Things are getting spicy. Okay, so just Dario here. So I covered this earlier. The IEA, these countries, G7, are thinking about releasing 4 million barrels of oil onto the market to kind of help tamp down prices. And just Dario says, but much of this is already priced in. Mark my words, these oil SPR, these are the strategic petroleum releases. SPR will be tough at the lowest, will be bought at the lowest price possible. Then as soon as the dumps is over, the price will jump sharply and the same oil will be refined and sold back to people at the real price for big profit. Whoa. Thank you again, Charles Vance, for that super chat. That was crazy. Thank you. Biggest super chat I've ever gotten in my life. Breaking, Iran has exported about 11.7 guys, if you missed it, Charles Vance did a super chat earlier, and he said, add a piece of silver to the mega golf for him. So in honor of Charles Vance, I added this amazing, great, look at the condition of this. 1 onza. So thank you, say thank you to Charles for yet another piece, another ounce of silver added to the mega giveaway. Guys, it's already shaping up to be crazy here. I hit the camera there. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, man, the camera is messed up. Let me fix it. Oh, man. Now I got to fix that. So 1 second here. Okay, let's go back to the camera. Uno momento. There we go. That's good enough. I hit the camera every once in a while. It's so annoying when I do that. Okay, we're good. Cool. Okay. And going back here to the chart, let's get an update on the charts. Oh, look at this, guys. We're on a green candle with silver. And we got a possible DTB forming here. So we're on our third green candle now with silver. Possible DTB forming, 85.75 on silver. Gold's on a green candle, 5,177. Look at that. And gold to silver ratio is coming back down 60.50 to 1. And look at this. Shanghai Futures Exchange is trending up at 99.18, about to break 100 again. Okay. Breaking, Iran has exported 11.7 million barrels of crude oil to China through the Strait of Hormuz. Let's see what you guys are saying to me again here. I'm a little tea bag, short and stout. So funny. Guys, the stock market is going to be open in just 29 minutes here. That's the next big thing that's going to happen for gold and silver. Ray of Light says, ask the GME bag holders how diamond hands worked out for them. Nothing wrong with taking profits. Well, gold and silver's been money for thousands of years, and GameStop has not. GameStop is not. Comparing GameStop stock that was purposefully run up to trigger liquidations is an interesting. Oh, come on. Comparison to guys, I can't type. I got a new keyboard. I just cannot type. It's interesting comparison to the stuff that has been money for thousands of years. Comparing GameStop stock that was purposely run up to trigger liquidations is an interesting comparison to the stuff that has been real money for thousands of years. Guys, look at that. Those are Roman silver denarius. That's an Abizad Caliphate gold coin. This is old Japanese gold coin. Like the stuff that's been money for thousands of years. That's an interesting comparison. Isn't that interesting? OIS can't spell. Get back in school. Okay, let's refresh this. Well, I got a new keyboard, and it's like much smaller because my old keyboard was huge. So I got this puppy here. It's like way smaller because I needed more room on my desk. I'm adding so many gadgets and gadgets. And it's really affected my typing. I'm like having to relearn all the keys. Look at this. Not a single liter of oil will pass through the Strait of Hormuz if it benefits the U.S., Israel, and allies. Look at this. And whoa! Another 7,300 kilograms gone. Look at that. Wow. Shanghai. Check out the Rainy 75 keyboard. It's compact and mechanical one. Interesting. I'll give it a shot. I'll get a check. Nostra House of Gold is saying the UAE is out of interceptor missiles. I don't know if that's true or not. 26% of drones are getting through. Dubai is cooked. That's the Nostra House of Gold. So let's see here. This is the drone hit rate. This is the BM hit rate. What is BM? I'm not sure. Guys, what does BM mean in this context here? I'm not sure what that means. BM. Well, anyways, look at the drone hit rate, though. So it has gone up significantly. So that does tell me something. If this is a true chart, who knows? This could be a fake chart. There's some, ballistic missile. Thank you. So ballistic missile hit rate and then drone hit rate. So ballistic missile launches have really dropped, but drones have continued. So something happened here if this is inaccurate. But guys, there's so much fake footage and fake charts. I'm really careful with what I actually retweet and put out to you guys. Ships passing through normally to Iran ports and operations ports. Okay. What's this finishing move called? Oh gosh. What was that? Iran military says it will hit economic targets. Oh, there was a report that Iran said they were going to hit like Amazon, Google, all those big tech facilities in Dubai. That was such a ridiculous finishing move. Rashad saying, I expect senior gold miners, GDX, to break out from a 6-month rising candle towards the end of March. Shelby saying, same thing happened to me when I broke my pinky finger, kept hitting caps lock instead of a key. Yeah, it's so annoying. We got a new operational update. I'll watch that later. I clearly clicked on this. Okay. The Mayuri Nari. When will nominal all-time? When new nominal all-time high for silver? What do you guys think? March, April, later. I'm thinking maybe around May. I'll say later. On Ida's spreadsheet this morning, the silver crab has been posted number 331. Thank you, Future. Guys, Miss Ida has a big auction coming up soon for St. Jude's. St. Jude's auction. First off, I mean, there's going to be people bidding on it, but you might be able to get a great deal on some cool gold and silver pieces. The money's going to a good cause. It's going to St. Jude's. You pay St. Jude's directly. Ida doesn't even handle it, so it makes that easier for anonymity. If you're worried about your anonymity, you do have to register for it, but I just registered as International Stacker, so you could just register as your YouTube. And the money goes to a good cause, and part of it might be able to be tax write-offable. Talk to your tax accountant because it's a donation to St. Jude's. Please explain the Leroy Jenkins shtick. Oh my gosh, guys, this is such an old piece of internet lore here. Okay. Here we go. Let me copy that. Here is Leroy Jenkins. For everyone who doesn't know, this is one of the biggest pieces of internet lore out there. Let me pause the music. I'm about to like really help a lot of you out here. This went so viral. Now, this was like an RPG type game that was big on the internet, and they're all gathered here. And there's a really big boss they're about to fight. So they're coming up with a plan.
Does anybody need anything off this guy, or can we bypass him?
So, like, they're coming up with a plan. They're like, do you need this? You're going to go in there. You're going to do this attack. You're going to blah, blah, blah. We're going to cast this spell. Does anyone need some extra armor? Like, they're really being really meticulous about it. Let me get here to the part because we don't want to watch this for 10 years. Okay. So they're really getting meticulous about the part here.
Repeating, of course. Percentage of survival.
Oh, it's a lot better than we usually do.
All right, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
So he just said, okay, they were talking for that point at 1:31, and he's like, all right, forget this. I'm just going in, Hail Mary, Geronimo, Leroy Jenkins. And when he runs in there, he triggers the final boss. All these monsters appear, and now they all got to run in.
Save him!
Oh, geez, stick to the plan.
Oh, Jesus. Let's go. Stick to the plan, Shove.
Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan. So that's one of the biggest pieces of internet lore out there. So when someone says they just went full Leroy Jenkins, that's like what that means. So hopefully that helped you out. With the time change, I only get to watch part of your morning show and none of the market close. It sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, that does suck, Sean Leslie. I'm going to start doing, I think, some market opens as well in the evening, like 6 p.m. to help people out. But yeah, the time change was brutal. Brutal. We need it to change back. But Sean Leslie, don't worry. I'm going to be doing some other streams at different times. I know it stinks. Hey, guys, the stock market's opening here in 10 minutes and 9 seconds. What's going to happen when the stock market opens? Are we team green or team red? Are we going to finish this DTB? Or are we going to get the smackdown of a lifetime? And look how short the smackdown lasted. It took us from 86.76 to a low of 84.73, then bounced back up. I know. That was funny, says Johnny. That's the story of Leroy Jenkins. World of Warcraft whelps come out of the eggs. When you touch the egg, he just ran in and touched them all. You aren't supposed to do that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know the end of the video said at least I have a chicken. I didn't know that, Floyd Lawton. Let's go back to that. Hold up.
My fault.
Who's soul stoned?
We do have a soul stone up, don't we?
Great job. For Christ's sake. Leroy, you were just stupid as hell.
They're all dead.
Oh, man.
At least I have chicken.
They're all dead. He's like, it's not my fault. So funny. Yeah, that's the story and the history of Leroy Jenkins. Either way, we stackers can't lose. Up or down, yeah. And guys, I used to say don't watch the price at all because it will just terrorize you. But with the recent price action, I've been watching it every day. But for years, I just stopped checking the spot price. But this stuff is zero counterparty risk. Mining companies, governments can go out of business. They could shut down. They could change. This is still 100 ounces of silver. This in my hand can't be margin called. It can't be liquidated. If the price of silver on paper goes to 1 cent, which you can't even do anymore because what? We don't have pennies anymore? What the heck? This is still 100 ounces of gold. If the price goes to trillions, like here in Zimbabwe, if this becomes worth $10 trillion, it is still 100 ounces of gold or silver. So zero counterparty risk, can't be liquidated. They could come and try to take it from you, but you could bludgeon somebody with that. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just, what would that be? 68. We're 68 subscribers away from the next big show at 67,100. So please keep subscribing. And remember, I am going to have that video coming out today. Stock market opens in just 7.5 minutes here. The next time I will be live is going to be this afternoon. What would you guys rather me do? 4:30? I think I'm going to do market open today. So I'll be live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. Try to switch it up a little bit for those people impacted from daylight savings. So 6 p.m. So really, I'll be live at like 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because the market opens at 6. So we'll go for a couple hours tonight. If it's going crazy, I might stay open for Shanghai. I don't know. We'll see. But we, ladies and gentlemen, are just 7 minutes away from the stock market opening. What's going to happen here? Team green, team red. Let me know. Let's go back here to X, previously known as Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me here. Intl-Stacker. International Stacker. Gotta happen, says Yield Farmer. Next exit says, when beep happens, just remember to wipe well. And Ray of Light saying, ask the GME bag holders how damn... Oh, I responded to that. Okay. Look at this. Japan to release oil reserve by itself as soon as Monday. This sounds like gas stations are already close to run dry. More than an attempt to control incredible increase in the prices at the pump, is saying Just Dario. So guys, I've been filling up my gas tank. I've been keeping it above. Every time it hits like 7/8, I've been filling it up. Have you guys been keeping your gas tank full? Gas went up 30 cents in like 3 days for me. Is gas going up for you? Let's see here. Average gas price. Is there a dashboard for this? Is there a dashboard for this? Let's use AAA. Okay, the national average is $3.57. So are you guys above the national average or below? Let me know in chat right now. Look, Florida. I'm getting spanked in Florida. California's 533, almost 4, 370. Illinois, 36. Look at Kansas, $3. Huh. 225 to 299, and that's in Houston. We have all the refineries. Dang. Guys, I have been filling my gas. Every time I hit 7/8, I fill it. Like, am I going to go bankrupt and die if it's like goes up 30 cents? No, but I'd rather spend that money on gold and silver. I'd rather have more money to add more silver to the mega giveaway. Do you guys want me to add more silver? Chant it right now in chat if you want me to add more silver to the mega giveaway right now. Of course, you got to be subscribed. Okay. I just did a blind grab in this bag. I just did a blind grab. We're going to have $2 face of 40% Kennedy's. $2 face added. Just like that. More silver to the mega giveaway. How much more am I going to add? Probably 1 trillion ounces. 1 trillion ounces. And Variable Stacker saying, to free us from nuclear terror, it's well worth it to pay more for gas, says Variable. I agree there. Joanne is saying, there was a character with hands, eyes, and nose peering over a wall. It is known as Who is Leroy in the military. Ooh, interesting. Thank you for that. Victor saying, what do you drive, though? A vehicle. A small SUV. that fits me, Rat Stacker, and Mrs. IS, and maybe eventually a little baby stacker. No news, no pregnancy, no nothing, but I'm doing a lot of practicing. All right, let's go over here. Peter Schiff is saying, if this war drags out, and history says it will, energy prices go higher, inflation prices go higher, and economic fallout is just getting started, says Peter Schiff. Okay, guys, we're 3 minutes away. 3-minute warning here. Wow, gas is $8.95 in the UK. MF Bass says, I bought a bunch of gold backs for the first time last night. Got to use the code War Room 2. Nice. Nice, MF Bass. Congratulations. You're going to love them. You're going to love them. Okay, guys, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Are you team green? Are we going up? Are you team red? Are we going down? Let me know. Gas price in South Africa is $4.65. Whoa. Okay, guys, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles in a row here. Looks like the baby gator worked. We did the baby gator. Look at this. It took a giant chomp out of this one. Said no. Okay, guys, I'm getting reports of crustaceans being sighted. Crustaceans have been sighted at the Federal Reserve Building. Look at them running in here. Look at them. Look at them. What's happening? I used to have the song We're Not Going to Take It to That, but I had to mute it because I got a copyright warning. So I'm going to have to figure out some other soundtrack to go along with that video. Unfortunately. Come on, Twisted Sister. Okay. Ariel Trade says, I was sent these silver rounds from SD Bullion with holes cut out of the middle. What would you do? Send or keep them back? What the heck? What is in the middle? Can you send me a better picture? Ariel, send me a picture to internationalstacker@gmail.com. Send better and closer pics to internationalstacker@gmail.com. My first response, International Stacker Gmail, my first response here is like, what the heck? What is this? But I want to see closer. It could actually be something special. So before I just knee jerk and say, send it back, what the heck? It could be something actually special. I've gotten special things before. I bet I got the most of you beat. Gas in Hong Kong is $16 a gallon. Whoa. Guys, does Aaron have you beat? Are any of you paying more than 16 United States dollars a gallon? Let him know. Dang Gimme is saying, that's just rounds. The circle is so that they use the rest of the real coin of a real coin copy. Someone's saying. Yeah, I'll have to look at it closer. Thank you for that. I think those are sunshine anti-counterfeiting measures. Okay, thank you. I'll look at... Yeah, that's why I need the closer pictures. It's hard to tell with that picture. If I could actually see what this says. So we'll answer that soon here. If you're watching, we'll answer it soon. I just need better pictures. No, I have buffaloes like that too, says Spiky. I've never seen buffaloes like that. So, Spiky, on your buffaloes, what does it say on that? I can't see. What does it actually say there? And look, it's got copy here. That's because that's a copy of an actual U.S. coin. So they had to put copy here. You see the copy? Jim is saying, IS, okay, this is from Silver Trade. Silver trouble, accelerating depletion of silver vaults. Oh, guys, the stock market opened. Hold up. The stock market is open. And we're going to have to see like 5 minutes to see what's actually going to happen here. But let me look at the markets. Okay, right now the Dow Jones is down 80. NASDAQ's up 71. S&P's up 9 points. Bitcoin's at 70,000. So we're going to keep watching it here. Whoa, John hit me with the 99.99. Thank you so much. Says, play We're Not Going to Take It by the Who. Ooh, let me write that down. Not gonna take it who. Thank you. Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate that super chat. You are a mega. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Silver trade, silver trouble, accelerating depletion of silver vaults at all major silver exchanges. David Jensen breaks down the rapidly accelerating depletion of physical silver at all the exchanges and the implications. Hint, you aren't bullish enough. Silver holdings available for delivery in a rapid deter. Okay, so it's going down, and this gentleman is talking. So I'm going to go look at that and read that, and then I'll do a report on it later, guys. It's too long to read here in the live stream. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let's go back here. Okay. I have old buffaloes as well with the holes in the middle. They are full holes but shallow cutouts. What did they say? It looks like they say something on them. Wow, the Shogun bought 10 1-ounce pandas yesterday for spot. Wow. Make sure the real Shogun. Make sure you got it from a real place. But wow, that's crazy. For those of you who don't know, this is how silver pandas come. They come in trays like this. This is how they come from their mint. Isn't that cool? They're like clamshell trays. That's how silver pandas come. They don't come in tubes. And the nice thing about that too is they're all in plastic airtights. So that's nice. Thank you again. Thank you so much for that super chat, John. Really appreciate you. Okay, the biggest issue with the stock market is this bots and high frequency trading tools full of manipulation. I agree, breaking news. That should be illegal. Guys, is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Eating the candles. A red lens provided by Sunshine Mint reveals Sunshine Mint. Thank you, JM. Thank you for that. The big, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. And we are at $85.59 on a red candle. They're trying to slam us down, but we ain't going to take it. I'm going to check that song out by The Who. Red candle for gold as well, 5,171. Shanghai Futures Exchange red candle at 98.73. What's going to happen today, guys? I don't know, but there's going to be a lot of volatility. So the next time I'm going to be live is I'm going to do an afternoon show for the market open. So I'll be live at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll cover all the breaking news. I'll answer your questions live. We'll watch the market open together there. And then tomorrow morning I'll be live at 7:45 a.m. But guys, I'm dropping a video here in probably just an hour or two. I got to finish the thumbnails for it, but it's going to be on the channel. And it is in a coin shop visit in Prague. We talk about fakes. We talk about old ancient silver. I walk through Prague to get to it, and an air raid siren goes off. So that video is going to be dropping in a couple hours. So make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. You do not want to miss that. And keep smashing that like button, guys. We're only 86 likes away from 800. Make sure you guys subscribe to me on X, Intl-Stacker, International When It Fit. If you want the breaking news before the next live stream, guys. Do you guys want to do a crab raid? Do you want to do a crab raid? Let me know right now. And that's designed to help smaller creators. Oftentimes, not many small creators are live right now, though. So let's see who's live. We know Ida's live. And she's got that big auction coming up soon. International Stacker's live. When we do a crab raid, we drop crabs in the chat. We smash the like button. Up to you guys if you want to subscribe. Let's see if there's any other small creators. Nope. All right, so we're gonna do Ida just because she's got something really good coming up with this auction. So we'll crab raid her. Let me go here. And then we're going to do a little closeout here, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I really appreciate y'all so much. Okay. Save. We're saving it there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you later this evening. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll see you when I see you, and I'll say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Thank you so much.
One stacker on a journey
To find
silver.
International Stacker.